guys, it's the weekend. I've got a cool new product to show you. Look at this, the Rotocut from EGO. All right, so how does this work, I hear you ask? Well, I'm about to show you. I'm gonna pull this out of the box and I'm gonna tackle all that thick brush over there. Now, if you can see it, I'll give you a bit of a close up in a second, but that's about as far as I can go with the mower before I need to get in and give it a go with something else. The line trimmer, some of that stuff just a bit too thick. So yeah, very excited to see how this goes. Let's do it. So the way this works, it's basically got two blades that spin in front of each other. One goes left, one goes right, and acts as like a chopping motion. That's slow, so you can see them moving. All right, let's give this beast a try. That is smooth through that big stuff. Through that long grass, normally gets tangled up in the line trimmer. Where have you been all my life? Mwah, mwah. I'll get into some of that bigger stuff and we'll see how it goes on some of that thicker berry bushes. So even in that real fine stuff, that's a real precision cut. Now let's try this thicker stuff. Even here you can see this creeper vine. That normally gives you hell with the brush cutter because it gets all caught up in around it in the line trimmer. That's just slicing it, so it's not even giving it a chance to get wrapped up in your blade. It's basically a circular saw for grass. Love it. And there you go, speaks for itself, straight through. You see this stuff just here, just chomping through it. Really good, that is. You can see the size of some of that stuff, just snaps it. What I was using last was the Rotocut. Now, I actually buggered one of the blades. I bent it up a little bit by going in too hard with some of this stuff. It says it could cut up to 23 mil, but realistically, once you get into some of that thicker stuff, you want to use a chainsaw or brush cutter because it will jam the blades up. So yeah, just don't go too hard with that Rotocut in the size of what you're going to be cutting. Really make sure that you probably use it, probably only I reckon about 10 mils, probably a good size. Once you start getting up to that real thick sort of branches, yeah, I reckon the chainsaw or even the brush cutter is probably the way to go to slice into that. But I'll show you now where we left off and what I'm going to finish off today. All right, there you go guys. You got to see the new Rotocut attachment in action. Now, what have I thought about this? Amazing little tool. The good thing about this is you don't get any of that weed wrapped up like you do in a brush cutter when you're cutting through. It gets through more than what a line trimmer will, and it just gives you a really neat cut just with that scissor action. There was only one little issue I had at the start where I did bend a blade up, only because I was going too hard on the thicker stuff. You really shouldn't go anything over about 10 mil, I don't think. I've been pushing it and I went right up to the limit of the teeth, which was about 25 mil. But the good thing about EGO, they've got that 14 days. If something goes wrong in there, send it back and you should be fine. As long as it's not really user error, you should be okay. But yeah, the guy sent out some new blades. I managed to tackle that area, which was really good. Got through that and just, yeah, amazed at how this thing goes. Now, the good thing about the multi-head tool, obviously you can drop in that pole cutter and chop out some of the thicker stuff. You know, if you get into some more lighter gear, you can put on the line trimmer, whatever you need, or the brush cutter. It's very versatile for that sort of stuff. So yeah, if you're thinking about using the Rotocut, highly recommend it. Well worth a try. So yeah, the range of EGO gear just keeps adding and adding and adding. If there's anything else that you guys want to see me use from EGO, let me know in the comments section below and I'll see if I can get my hands on it and test it out. But so far, really good stuff, really reliable, very robust. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please give it a thumbs up, like or subscribe if you're new, and yeah, don't forget to follow us on all our socials. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.